Very good afternoon to all. Welcome to Tally CA Connect. So today we have the newest features, which I may call as enhancements as well, because some of the features which have been even made better and some new ones. And all of them will be available in new TallyPrime 6.1. So basically, there's three important features. However, but what you can do is, if you are already in TallyPrime 6.0, you can just simply upgrade and so today, so this new enhancements actually comes with three important features. That is some enhancements in the edit log, which have been requested with a lot of CAs. It has the new MSME form. It complies with it, and also the much awaited the IMS. While these all the three important topics would be difficult to take in one session, so we have divided into two. And today we'll be discussing on how you can see the edit log has been enhanced and the new MSME Form 1 to comply with. So as every new release, we have that an internal product expert can answer all your queries. So we have Deepak Tiwari with us, Product Excellence team. So Deepak, over to you. Thank you so much for doing this and for our CA Connect forum. So let's make the best out of this and show what all new TallyPrime 6.1 has to offer. Thank you.
Hi, thanks, Komal. Okay, let me share my screen. Please confirm if you all can see my screen.
Yes, it is visible.
Okay, fine. Thank you. Okay, so as stated by Komal that in 6.1 we have three major highlights. But today, due to the time constraint, we'll only cover two. One is the revised MSME Form 1 changes and the edit log summary report. So we have both capabilities today in the product. Okay, if you are using release 6.0, still 6.0, if any user is here, they can generate MSME Form 1 and they can see the edit log. Okay, but there are some enhancement from the statutory front, and there is one enhancement from Tally front for our user. Okay, so let's see what all these modifications are. Komal, how can I remove this? This text chat is coming on my screen. I don't know. Okay,
You
now
can
it is.
you can minimize it and shift it to the corner.
Yeah, now sorted, I think. Okay. Fine. So let's start with the first topic, which is the revised MSME Form 1. So as I know you all are domain experts, so I'll not spend much time on it. Only the difference I'll cover. So who all are covered under this Form 1? Definitely all the public and private limited companies who are buying from micro and small enterprises are supposed to generate MSME Form 1. It was conceptualized in 2019. It was introduced to track and ensure that timely payments are happening to the micro and small enterprises. What kind of detail will to submit? So earlier to this means earlier to revised MSME Form 1, we were supposed to submit the details of bills which are paid after 45 days or still due after 45 days. Okay, but in the revised MSME Form 1, we need to provide the details of payment to micro and small vendors made within or after 45 days and dues pending for less or more than 45 days at the half year end. Okay, so they have expanded the scope. It means in this revised MSME Form 1, we have to provide everything. Earlier, there was a filter of 45 days, but now if the bills are less than 45 days due, even that bills are also covered under this revised format. So when we all know it is a half yearly form which is supposed to be submitted on the portal, and what if not? Okay, what if we do not comply to this? So definitely there's a penalty of 20,000 will be imposed, and for further delay, 1,000 rupees per day is for the continued default, which is a maximum cap to 3 lakh rupees. Okay. Let's move to the next slide and see the comparison between the existing and the revised form. So if you see, we have given the pointers and the revised and existing comparison. So first, if we talk about the payment made to micro and small vendor within 45 days. So earlier to revised form, we were not supposed to provide this detail. If there is any bill pending, if there is any payment which has been done to the micro and small vendor within 45 days, in that case, we were not supposed to provide that detail in MSME form 1. But yes, in the revised one, we need to provide that. If you are making any payment after 45 days, then it is same earlier also, and in revised form, you need to provide this detail. Pending payments at half year where 45 days are not covered means the outstanding less than 45 days. Okay. Earlier, we were not supposed to declare this in MSME form 1, but now in revised form, we need to provide that. Uh, Outstanding for more than 45 days, definitely. There is a common point. Other than this, detail of payment and outstanding. In the previous version, it was supposed to be bill-wise detail. Okay. Now in the revised form, it is in form of PAN party-wise detail. Okay, means there has to be a PAN consolidation, and then the summary data will be flowed to the MSME form 1. Okay. Now, reason for delay in payment or outstanding. So earlier there was no concept to provide region. Okay, only the details were supposed to be uploaded to the portal. But now in the new form, user will have to provide the remarks on this, which is here we are calling it as reason. Earlier, the entire process to fill the form was manually, means Tally was providing you a document file, okay, in form of print preview format. You can generate, you are generating the document, and by referring that document, you can pick the value and fill the online form. But now, here, in the revised format, they have come up with Excel import option. So for that, they have given a basic, they have given an Excel template in which Tally can fill the data. Okay, and what you can do, you can upload that form as it is to the portal to fill the form. Okay, so these are the basic comparison between the existing and the revised format, which is going to be there in the market. So this is the format basically. If you see the serial number, small and medium, micro and small party name, PAN number, paid within 45 days, paid after 45 days, outstanding for 45 days or less, and outstanding for more than 45 days. Or four columns are there. Okay. And the reason for delay. Okay. So this reason has to be mentioned. Okay. Now we move to the practical side, means how can we do this? How can we generate this revised MSME form or updated MSME form 1 from Tally release 6.1? Okay. So let me open this TallyPrime 6.1. Please confirm if you can see the Tally screen.
Yes.
Okay, okay. Thank you. Thank you. Fine. So here we have given you the option through which you can navigate to MSME Form 1. So you can simply click on Go To. You can type MSME, and here you can see there is an option called MSME Form 1 and Excel. You can just click on this. The moment you click on this, you get this screen. Okay, so let's spend some time on understanding this screen. So first of all, there's a date which is by default for 6 months because the form is supposed to be filled every 6 months. So that's why it is open for 6 months from October to March. Allowed credit period is 45 days. Okay, because in MSMED Act, there are two type of credit periods, 15 and 45 days. In case you don't have any agreement, you have 15 days. If you have the agreement, the maximum credit period you can allow to a vendor is, maximum credit period can be allowed by, it can be 45 days only. Okay, not more than that. Okay, irrespective of whatever credit period you have in your agreement. So, but in if you see the credit period from MSME Form 1 point of view, in that case, they have single credit period, which is 45 days. Okay, there is no 15 and 45 concept in with reference to this MSME Form 1. So there is only one credit period, which is 45 days, okay, which is already defined. In case in future, if there is a difference, if there is an update and they increase or decrease the credit period, we have given the flexibility. User can go and change this credit period as per their requirement. Okay, so currently it is showing all the details. All four columns are here. Paid bills within credit period and after credit periods means within 45 days and after. Here credit period means 45 days. There is no 15 days, 45 days, nothing. Okay, there is single concept of 45 days. Now paid bills within credit periods means within 45 days, after 45 days. Outstanding bill within credit periods and after credit bill within 45 days and after 45 days. Okay. Now, if you see this report is consolidated based on the PAN. Okay, so the one question arises, let's say if I have one party, uh, I'm dealing with a party which is for which in the multiple states, let's say 4 or 5 states, I'm dealing with a single party. Then definitely the PAN would be same because GSTN is based on the PAN, so PAN would be same across nation. So in that case, I have four parties, okay, with different GSTN number, but PAN number is same. How that data will be represented? So as I said, it is PAN based or PAN based consolidation summary. Okay, so here if you see the first party, Andhra Sales Corporation, if I drill down from here, you can see this PAN number has multiple parties. Okay, means I have around 6, 7 vendors having the same PAN, and I have named them like BLR BLR RO, Chennai branch, Delhi branch, Mangalore branch, Mumbai branch, and Pune branch, like this only. Okay. But here in the MSME Form 1, only one PAN is coming. It means all the PAN will be consolidated and single line item, single summary will be provided in the MSME Form 1. Okay. For our consumption purpose, we can change the view of this report. Okay. We have given different view for user convenience. Okay, but for MSME Form 1, this is the default format, and this is the only format which is on the screen. Okay. Similarly, in case if you want to see the details of it, you can simply drill down from that column and you can see all the details, all the bills. This is the nature. So let's say these bills were paid within 45 days. It was paid after 45 days. If you want to see the details of this particular bill, you can simply press Shift Enter to see all the actions. Let's say the bill was made on 1st of April. 2nd of payment, there was a payment transaction of 40 lakh. Then there was a debit note of 10,500. Then there was another payment of 30,000. Okay, so if you want to see the details of the transaction, means further what happened with this particular transaction, you can simply press Shift Enter, or you can press Alt F1 for to see this report in detailed format. Okay, if you want to. Along with that, we have given you ledger-wise bill. So if you click on this, you get the ledger-wise bill, means each ledger will have their set of transaction. Then we have bill-wise view. Once you click on this, you will get the bill-wise format. Each bill will be shown as a separate line item. Okay. Then we have this default summary view. Okay, this is the default summary view. In this summary view also, if you want to see this, instead of PAN wise, you want to see party wise, you can do that as well. You can simply click on F12. Under F12, we have given you an option called PAN wise or party wise. So currently it is showing as PAN wise. You want to see it party wise, you can change it, press Ctrl A, and now it will start showing you the party wise detail. As you can see, all the ledger with the same PAN number is showing as a different line item. But the moment you click on F12 and you change it to PAN wise, it will be consolidated to a single line item. Okay, fine. So these are the reports element, what all things are there to ease your task to generate MSME Form 1. Along with that, we have a separate bucket. If in case you have any party which has wrong PAN number in the sense, validation will happen on the format level. Okay, format level, not at the PAN validation kind of. like we do GST validation in Tally, there is no concept of PAN validation as of now. Only the format will be validated. Where it is in the same format, the number of alphabet, number of digits, is it same? The fourth character, it should be C, P, T, A, like this. If it is other than that, Tally will tell you it is an invalid PAN. So in that case, or if you do not have any, if you have not configured any PAN for the particular, let's say here Sada Traders doesn't have any PAN. So what you can do, you need not to come out from this report. You can simply press Control Enter on this party name, and this screen itself will take you to the alteration, ledger alteration, and here you can fill the party PAN number, and that's it. The moment you fill the right PAN, correct PAN, it will be included in your report. Okay. Now we are going to generate our MSME Form 1. So for that, what we'll do, we'll click on export. And here we have option called MSME Form 1. Before generating this, we need to ensure one thing that, as I said, that department has given one MSME Form 1 template. So wherever you are exporting this file, the Excel template should be there. Okay, so this thing we need to make sure that Excel template has been Excel template has been saved at that particular location. So let me check one thing. Is under the download option. One second. Fine. So I have this template here. Me use this. Okay, and I can see that I'm going to export this MSME Form 1 where C program file and TallyPrime. So what I'll do, I'll just simply copy this particular file here. C program file and TallyPrime. Okay, so here I'll simply paste this particular blank template. If you want to see, I can open this Excel file as well. Okay, so here you can see there's an instruction sheet and there's one MSME format. Okay, there's a blank format. So now what I'll do, I'll simply export the MSME Form 1 from Tally. So there's small configuration. So basic configuration you can see here. So what I'll do, I'll simply export, click on export. Okay, so now here you can see it is saying that MSME Form 1 annexure details exported successfully. By uploading the template, before uploading the template, update the reason and delay manually for the bill paid and outstanding after current period. The upload will be rejected without the reason for delay. Okay, it means whatever format was there, Tally has filled the data except the reason for delay. Okay, or reason for bill paid after 45 days or reason for outstanding for more than 45 days. So for these two things, we need to provide the reason manually. Okay, that has to be done before uploading the form to the portal. If you do without filling the reason, in that case, portal will reject the form. Okay, so now just go to the same directory where we had saved our template. So here you can see there is one file has been generated, MSME Form 1 annexure, October 24, March 25. So I had kept a blank template, which is there, but Tally has created one more thing basis this particular format. So the moment I double click from here, so you can see what all detail was there in my data, it has been automatically filled. Okay, the serial number, party name, PAN detail, paid within 45 days, after 45 days. There was no bill which is due within 45 days. So that's why this column is blank, means the zero is filled. And then we have outstanding for more than 45 days, except this region column. Okay, so even if you click on this particular, any particular cell in this N column, you get one hint. This field should be mandatory mandatorily if value entered in either of field paid after 45 days or outstanding for more than 45 days. So if you have any data in outstanding for more than 45 days and paid after 45 days, in that case the region becomes necessary. Without filling the region, you cannot upload your form. So this region may vary. Okay, let's say I am just writing here cash flow issues. Okay, and if you want to provide separate region, you can do that. I'm just putting all this region same. Okay, and after doing this, you can go to the portal and you can upload this form to fill the MSME form 1 on your portal for as say. Fine. So this is the complete process of generating MSME Form 1 from Tally. It's a completely automated process, except the final one, which is the remark option. Remark has to be filled manually, and if you do not fill it, the portal will reject that. Portal will not accept. Okay. So questions Komal will take at the end. Okay. Once I complete all the flow, then we'll come to the
Noted.
Q. Basically.
Sure.
Okay. Okay, if anyone has any query, they can keep posting their queries in Q&A box or in the chat box if they wish to. Fine. So this was the first topic which we wanted to cover for the day. There were some prerequisite before generating the MSME Form 1, or if you want that whatever MSME Form 1 you are generating, it has to be accurate, then these are the prerequisites. What are that? First is the supplier ledger level. So at supplier ledger, we need to ensure these things. First, in ledger, maintain balance bill by bill should be yes. Okay. Then define the default credit period, if any. If there is any default credit period with the vendor, let's say for 10 days, 15 days, 45 days, whatever it is, if you have the credit period, please define it. Okay. And PAN number. It is a crucial one because now the report is getting consolidated at the PAN level. Under the MSME registration detail, one more thing, if you do not enable this option, let's say if you do not enable this bill by bill detail, this MSME registration detail will not come. Okay, so it is essential to enable this maintain balance bill by bill option, yes. Then only you will get the option to put the type of enterprises, Udyam registration number, and activity type, means whether it is manufacturer, service provider, or trader. Okay. At transaction level, what are the prerequisites? First, whenever you are recording any transaction, record it as a new reference. Okay, which we usually do. Okay. Whenever you are making a payment to the vendor, don't record it as an on account or advance. Okay. If you are making a payment, then please knock off it. Okay. You need to adjust that payment with the bill. If you are not adjusting it, Tally will not be able to figure out that what is the exact outstanding status of that particular bill. If you are using on account, then definitely it is not going to impact that particular bill, and Tally will not be able to segregate the bill properly, in which column it should under, whether it should come under paid within 45 days, whether it should come paid after 45 days, whether it should fall under outstanding less than 45 days or outstanding after 45 days. So this is the very common mistake which we are doing, that we are putting all the payments or even the receipts. So receipts nothing to do with here. All the payments we are putting under on account. So that is gonna something, that is something which is gonna hit the MSME, the accuracy of MSME Form 1. So we need to ensure that whatever payment we are doing, it should be properly knocked off. Okay, fine. Other than this MSME Form 1 Excel template to be saved at the export location that I've already explained you. If you want to configure the MSME detail in bulk, you can follow this navigation. You can click on go to, you can click on update party MSME details, and there you will get the option to update the party MSME detail in bulk. Okay, if you want to do it by Excel import, so that is also possible. You can prepare the basic columns like party name, MSME number, PAN number, activity type and all, whatever mandatory details are there, you can prepare an Excel, and by doing the Excel mapping in Tally, you can import it in a bulk. So that is also possible. So these are the prerequisites before you start using the revised MSME Form 1. Okay, fine. So under FAQ, I have already covered. Okay, so I'll not touch upon this because all 3 points I've already covered here. Now I come to the second part, which is edit log summary report. So we all know that most of us will be, already handling this edit log in Tally. So first I'll cover the domain in 1 or 2 minutes. Okay, so we all know it is applicable only to the companies governed by MCA. Irrespective of their turnover, edit log has to be maintained by that company. It is applicable from 1st April 2023. And edit log was implemented to ensure transparency, accountability, and traceability of every transaction. Okay, this helps in detecting errors, fraud, and unauthorized changes. That was the intent behind introducing edit log. What need to be maintained? So a chronological time stamped record has to be maintained. Means what was changed, when the changes were done, and who made the changes. Okay. How we can maintain this? By using a software which has a mandatory edit log feature which cannot be disabled. Okay. What if we do not maintain this? Then definitely again there's a penalty ranging from 50,000 to 5 lakh rupees. Okay. Now, according to MCA guidelines, if you are using a software, then what are the capabilities, defined by the MCA in their notification? So first one, your software should have the inbuilt feature of edit log. Okay. Edit log feature has been operated throughout the year. Okay. There should not be the case that for few months I operated on edit log and for few months I operated on a different system which does not have edit log option, edit log feature. Software doesn't have any option to disable the edit log feature. Edit log has not been tempered, and edit log has been preserved by the company as per the statutory requirement for record retention. Okay, means for whatever time it is mandated that you have to keep the record of your financial transaction, till that time the edit log should be preserved. Okay. So these are the domain part. I know most of you know all these things. Now I am moving to the practical part, means how this new edit log summary report will help the professionals, and what is the difference in the edit log which we are using, which we have used till now, and what we are going to provide you in 6.1. So let me show you first what we have done till now. Okay. So let me open this report. So as of now, before 6.1, let's say what was the scope of edit log. So let's say if I want to see the edit log for any master. So what we used to do, we used to go in alter, we used to open the ledger, and here we used to press Alt Q to see all the edit logs. Okay. In case if we want to see this in bulk, then we were supposed to go in chart of account, ledgers, and from here there was one button called basis of value, and from basis of value we used to select this altered voucher and include deleted ledgers, and now we have the list of all altered ledgers and deleted one. Okay, so this was the process to see all this modification done at master level. Now at the transaction level, what we used to do, we used to open the daybook. Okay. Let me remove the date so that I have the complete list of transaction. Fine. So here we used to do, so we used to open a particular transaction, press Alt Q, and you have the log. Okay. Apart from that, if you want to see the bulk report of edit log, means let's say I have 1966 vouchers or more than that, let's say 2000 vouchers I have. Out of that, how many vouchers were modified or deleted? So that time we click on basis of value and see altered voucher. And if you want to include deleted as well, you can enable this option, press or Control A. and you get the list of all vouchers which were modified and deleted. So this is the current practice before 6.1. So in market, we got lots of requests or lots of feedback that we need some kind of consolidated summary of this. Okay, where the summary where we can go and check everything at a single place. Okay, so we worked on that feedback. And after that, we provided in the 6.1, we provided this edit log summary option, which you can access from display. And there is one option called edit log summary. You can click on this. Same, you can go through this by using this go to button. You can also type edit log summary will be there. Okay. So the moment you click on edit log summary, you get this screen. Okay. So this screen is the voucher-wise summary. Voucher-wise summary of how many vouchers were altered. And if you see, there is a version count, means how many times this modification, how many times modification took place for that particular voucher. So for contra, credit note, export invoice, sales, whatever voucher type I used, for that we have the count. So count is one is the voucher count and the another one is version count. So to understand this clearly, I am just drilling down from this general voucher. The moment you drill down from any voucher, you get the month-wise split. Okay. So in which month, how many vouchers and how many times it was modified. So let's say if I go to the June, so in June, 10 vouchers were modified and there was 11 versions, means 11 logs are there for 10 vouchers. Okay. So here you see all have only one version. This one has two. Okay. The moment you press enter, you need not to go inside the transaction. So as of now, what we are doing, we are going into the transaction, pressing Alt Q, then we were getting this particular edit log. But now currently, the moment you press enter here, you get the log then and there. Okay. Few of you might have observed that when I press Control Enter and press Alt Q, there were 4 versions, but now here only 2 are showing. That I'll explain you later. Okay, why this difference is there. So this is how we have generated this edit log summary for the professionals to get a glimpse of changes, glimpse of modification done by the user in a defined time period. So let's try to understand this report in much better manner. First, here we have the date period. This date period is for vouchers, means this particular report is including the this report is generated by including the voucher posted between 1st of April 24 to 3rd June 25. Okay, this is the voucher date basically. Okay, then we have version period. Version period means means edit log. Let's say I modified a voucher for 3 times. Then there would be 3 version, 3 logs basically. Okay, so currently this is for all version period. I'll explain you this with a very with an example. I'll explain you what this version period is and how it is different than the normal date period. So just wait for some time. I'll explain you what this version period is actually. Then here, if you come to this side, this left side, you see details of altered and deleted voucher for any activity except migration. So currently, whatever count you are seeing now, it is including all activities except migration. Means migration is not included in this, because when we did the VOC in the market, we got lots of feedback, mixed feedbacks, that these are the logs which are not required for us. These are the logs, these kind of logs and these kind of activities not required for us to be considered under edit log basically. So what we have done, we have applied some default filter on this report, and then we are showing it to you to make this report or make this screen clutter free. Instead of giving you the entire list of the vouchers and all the modifications, which is basically necessary or unnecessary, we are showing you only the necessary part. And it is up to you. If you want to see all the detail, you can see that also. I'll help you how you can navigate to that level as well. Okay, so currently, whatever modification, whatever voucher count is coming here, it is coming by including all the activity except migration. If any log was created due to migration, that log has not been considered here. That particular log have been excluded from this particular report. Okay, so let's assume I want to just change the view of this, or want to add or exclude some information. So how we can do the churning of this particular report? So let's see this. So first button is all vouchers. So currently it is showing me only the altered voucher. Okay. If I want to see all vouchers, including means altered and non-altered both, then what we'll do, I can simply click on this all voucher, and you can see it is showing me altered voucher as well as non-altered voucher also. Okay. So the altered vouchers are 16.6, and this is the 3696. This is the version. Non-altered voucher and total voucher. The moment you click on all version, you can see details of all voucher for any activity. Means earlier, before to this, if you click on this altered voucher, you see this report was made by excluding exception related or migration related to migration related exception. Okay, this was made in that fashion. But if you click on all voucher, it shows you all vouchers for any kind of activity, including migration related exception. So it is the 100% report. You can say you can apply the filter. You can use different buttons to change the value, or to refine the report to make it more relatable to your work. But that is what this button does. If you click on altered voucher, this will show you only the altered by excluding the migration related things. If you click on all voucher, it will show you all voucher, altered, non-altered, everything by including any activity. Okay, when I say any activity, it means any activity. Okay, so by any manner, if transaction was modified, it will be included. Whether it was migration, whether it was sync, whether it was import, whether it was manual activity, everything is included in this particular report. This is what this single button does. All voucher. Okay. Then we come to this button, basis of value. So this basis of value decides the format of your default report. So whatever report you are seeing now, this particular basis of value is a single button which is responsible for this. Okay, so what you can do, you can simply click on basis of value. Here, the first option is show report for. So show report for altered and deleted voucher. So here, if you want to see all vouchers, you can click on all voucher. If you want to see only for altered, only deleted and non-altered, you can select accordingly. So by default, it is set to altered and deleted vouchers. Then if you see type of activity, so that in the default setting, we have set it as any activity except migration. Means show me all activities except migration. Means I don't want to see migration related logs, because that is none of my use. But excluding that, I need to see everything. So that's why when we save this particular screen, we saw this. And whenever we open the edit log summary, we see this, because this is the default value saved under the basis of value button. So this single button is responsible for this particular view, which we are seeing right now. Okay, so let's say I want to see the report for all vouchers for any activity and control A. So now you can see the same screen is coming. Okay, the easiest way to do this was all voucher. That's it. This single button does the same work. It includes all voucher, whether it was altered, non-altered, doesn't matter how the log was created, whether it was due to migration, import, sync, whatever was there. So this single button does the same work, which I showed you through basis of value. Okay. Under basis of value, we have given two more options. One, include vouchers with altered bank reconciliation details. So we had lots of feedback in the market that bank reconciliation related logs are also not that much important. You are keeping the track of it, it is good, but there should be an option where we can include and exclude. Okay, if anybody gives the, if anyone wants to see that particular log, they should be able to see that. But for most of the professionals, we got the feedback that BRS is not that much important. Okay, so and same with e-invoice and e-way bill. The moment we create e-invoice and e-way bill, that voucher was going into the modification status and log was getting created. Okay, so for handling these two conditions, we have given you two options under basis of value. So by default, this basis of value, under the basis of value, these two options are disabled. Means whatever report we are seeing right now, means the moment you enter from edit log summary, these report is not including the BRS, not including e-invoice, and not including e-way bill as and include migration related. So these four things are excluded at the first instance. If you want, you can include this. So let's say I want to see the BRS and invoice related logs. So what you can do, you can simply enable this option, and currently this log version is 2915. The moment I save this, you can see it is 2925, means 10 log got increased. 10 logs got increased. Definitely it was for either BRS or e-way bill or e-invoice. Okay, so this basis of value will help you in filtering out the details which you actually want to see. So let's say I want to see only the altered and deleted voucher, and here under the activity I want to see the manual activity only. Okay, currently it is including everything except migration. Now I want to see only manual activity, and there's a this list can be used by for the multiple selection. So if you want manual activity as well as import, you can select that. If you don't want, if you want only manual activity, you can select manual activity and click on end of list. That's it. So now you can see the statics got changed. Now only 552 vouchers are coming and 1050 are the versions. Means 1050 are the logs who are qualifying this condition. Okay. Similarly, let's come to basis of value again. Here we have option called username. So if you want to see this voucher-wise summary by by filtering the data basis the users. So let's say I want to see this report for Harshita. End of list, control A. So now whatever report you are seeing here, it is for Harshita only. How many changes or how many vouchers were modified, how many logs were created by Harshita. Once you drill down from here, you will see the logs related to Harshita only. Okay. If you drill down from here, if you go to any voucher, you will see the logs created by username Harshita. Similarly, if you want to see this for multiple users, what you can do, you can simply select multiple users here. Let's say I selected Harshita, then admin and end of list. So now this list got extended. Okay. Now you can see the admin is also in the part of. So first, in the edit log summary, the first one is you can filter the report basis the altered, deleted, and the different option like deleted, non-altered, whatever type of voucher you want to see. And then basis the type of activity, this is the second filter you can apply to the edit log report. After that, we have given you two options, whether you want to see the BRS related logs and you want to see this e-invoice or e-way bill related logs. That is under your control. You can include and exclude these options. Then we have given you fourth filter, or technically fifth filter, which is for username. So on basis the user also you can modify, you can see the log report. Then we come to the version, view versions for. So when I started explaining this particular report, as you can see, it is open for 1st of April 2024 to 30th June 2025. It is open for 15 months basically. Okay, 15 months data is here. So let's take one condition here. Okay, so I want to see the logs where voucher was posted in previous financial year. Means say, let's say from 1st April 24 to 31st March 25. Voucher was posted on these dates. Okay. But modification was done after the financial year. Means from 1st April 25 modifications were done. So we have two dates basically. One is the voucher date. Okay. And second is the logs date, when logs were created. So this is the difference between this date period and this all version period. So this date period is for voucher, means when this voucher was posted. What is the voucher date basically? Okay, and the version period is about the when log was created. So let's try to replicate the same condition here. So I have all these vouchers. What I want to do, I want to see the vouchers posted between 1st of April 24 to 31st March 25. So all these vouchers are from previous financial year. Currently, I am at 1st of June 2025. Okay. So all these vouchers are from previous financial year. If you drill down from any voucher, you can see this is from all from the previous financial year. April 24, May 24, and June 24. It is all from previous financial year. Now I want to see, I want to again apply a filter. I want to see only those vouchers which were modified after 31st, means vouchers having logs after 31st March 25, means 1st April 25 onward. Okay, so what I can do for that, you can click on basis of value also, or you can click on version period. Both has the same option. And under the basis of value, you have this view version for all version period. Once you drill down from here, you can select it. You can click on selected version period and you can define the version period. Or what you can do, you can simply click on version period and define the date here. So both options are same. So I want to see the logs from April 25th onward. Now you see this report got, this report has less number of vouchers. Okay. Earlier it was having all the vouchers, but now whatever vouchers we are seeing, the vouchers are from 1st April to 31st, between the 1st April 24 to 31st March 25. The voucher date is from the previous financial year, but the log has been created after or on or after 1st April 25. Now I want to apply one more filter where I want to see this only for the manual activity. So if anything is done due to import, let's say my client, does the Excel import also. Excel import will only change what? Max to max, it can renumber the voucher. Okay, that is also important. But let's say for as of now, I don't want to see this voucher numbering changes or import related changes. I want to see only manual activity. What was modified manually? There was no automated process, due to that this log was created. I want to cover only the manual activity done by the user, and due to that previous financial year's voucher were modified in this current financial year. Enter. Now if I press Control A, you see very less number of vouchers are coming. Okay, let's pick anyone here. So if I click on sales, you see the vouchers are from April 24. All three vouchers are from April 24. Once I press enter here, you see sixth version is deleted by admin when 7th May 25. And if you want to see the history of it, you can simply click on all version. The moment you click on all version, you see it was created on 1st of April and it got deleted when 7th of May 25. So whatever filter I applied just in front of you, it will help you in tracking those modifications which were done for the previous vouchers. Let's say in our case, the vouchers were from previous financial year, but the modifications were done in current financial year. So if you think it from 6.0 point of view, then there was no workaround to do this activity. Okay, there was no way you can perform this, and you can figure out that how many vouchers previous financial year vouchers got modified in this year. Similarly, if you go to any other voucher, you see it was created on 1st of May, but on 12th of May it got marked as optional. Okay, even that also is getting, because once you mark optional, definitely it will not impact your financials. So that is also under the purview. Similarly, if you go on sales, you see this. Now, this is a classic case. It can be due to uh, clerical error also. So this voucher is from 1st of August 24. Okay, but when I see the log, then it is showing 6th May 25. And when I click on 6th May, you see a different picture. You see this voucher was created in 6th May 25. So either this entry is back, it is a backdated entry, means the data entry operator did 1st of August 24th entry when on 6th of May 25. And then the e-way bill, IRN, everything details were altered because user can manually enter all these details as well. Okay, so this log can help you in many ways, in tracking the backdated entry, in tracking the modifications done, in tracking for the previous year vouchers, tracking done in current financial year. So scenarios you can develop. I can just tell you that what are the options are there in this new edit log summary report. Not only these vouchers, we have some views for you. Let's say if you want to see it master in master-wise summary, then we have under related reports, you can click on change view, and from change view, you can select this master view summary. Same master-wise report will come to you. You can simply drill down from here. You can see the number of logs. This is the version, how many times this voucher was, this master was modified and all. Okay, if you want, you can short this also. We under F12, we have given you option of sorting method, version increasing and decreasing. So for better sampling, you can use this as well. Okay, as you can see, the highest modification was done under the profit and loss, 12 times. Okay, so here you can see what are the logs were created. And here you can see 5th, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, then 14 is missing. Why it is missing? Because it is non-essential log. Why it is non-essential log? Let's say there is a log of creation, there is a log of resave. Okay, all these are non-essential, because if you resave without making any changes, it doesn't make any sense. It increased the log number because as per rule, we have to make the log of that as well. But it is non-essential for the professional because user opened the voucher and pressed Control A, resave, and did nothing. That's why this break is coming. So what you can do, if you have any doubt, you can simply click on all version and you can see. You can see there's a no change. There is a no change. Means the voucher got resaved due to sync, but there was no change in the voucher. That's why it is non-essential logs. Similarly, if you see the one is previous record altered due to migration. So whatever the non-essentials are there, we have already removed by using the basis of value. As I already explained you that how you can change the values in basis of value to get your desired report. Other than this, we have user-wise voucher summary. You can press enter, you get the default view as as you can see here, like how many vouchers were modified by admin. Okay, again, month-wise modification and the versions will come to you. Okay, so all these details you can see here. Then we have another report under change view, is called list of voucher. So we connected with multiple professionals and they said that there has to be an option to see all vouchers at a place, okay, where we can see the number of modifications done. Okay, there should be no There should be no split of voucher. There should be no split of user. I want just simple the list of all voucher like we see in the day book. Like that only we need one more report where we can see the number of modifications also. Okay, so for that purpose, we introduces this list of all voucher. The moment you drill down from list of all voucher, you see all the list of vouchers. Okay, these are all the list of vouchers along with versions. Okay, again, if you want, you can use same basis of value. You can use all voucher. You can use version period, all versions. Similarly, same. The button will remain same. Okay, if you want to see, if you want to ignore, if you want to include or exclude any voucher, you can use it by using this basis of value. In case if you think that there is a particular this particular combination or this particular configuration is very useful for you, and you want to use this configuration for all your client base to whom this particular edit log is applicable, and you whenever you are verifying the data of that client, you want same configuration to be applied. Okay, so what you can do, yes, save view. What you can do, you can apply the filter. You can use basis of value. You can use any button, whatever whatever combination gives you the right format of the report. Once you are done, you just click on save view and it will save this view on your system. And next time when you open any client's data and open the edit log report, that filter will be there. The moment you click on that particular filter, it will give you the desired report without making any additional effort. So let's assume I want to see all vouchers. I want to see it for all versions, mean essential and non-essentials both. Now I am filtering this for previous financial year. Let's say 1st April 24 to 31st March 25. But I want to include only version period from April 25, means modification done after financial year. Then under basis of value, I want to see it only for manual activity. I don't want to include BRS related log. I don't want to see invoice and e-way bill related log. Okay, save. Now, if you want, what you can do, you can simply click on save view and you can save it EL for FY 24-25. If you want this as a default, you can save it as a default. Otherwise, you can leave it. Show additional configuration. Now, what you can do, you can save it as all companies on this computer. So whenever you open any other client's data, this save view will be applicable in that data also. Okay, if you click on this company, then only this particular client data will have the save view. Then select this, save with the selected period. So whatever date period and version period you have given, to save this, you have to enable or you have to put this option as yes. Fine. So now anytime if you want to see for any client, let's say it is currently EL Blue Sphere. Now there's a XYZ Private Limited. For that, you want to see the same report. Previous year data modified in current, manual activity by and excluding BRS and e-invoice and e-way bill. You need not to do all those configuration which I did in front of you. What you can do, you can simply open the client data, just click on click on EL for FY 25 and open the data. It will be in front of you. Okay, so if you want, you can just drill down from altered vouchers and you can see whatever modifications were done. Okay, it will be visible to you. Fine. So that's how this edit log summary can help the professionals in executing the task better and in an efficient manner. Okay, fine. So this use case I have already covered, so I'm skipping all this. Fine. And edit log summary FAQ, again, I have already covered everything in my presentation. So there's nothing to cover as of now. Yeah, Komal, that's it from my side. I have
Yeah, we
covered
can take up the Q&A now.
MSME and edit log thing. Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah. We can take the questions in the Q&A.
Yeah, please, we can.
Yeah. आपको दिख रहा है क्या ये in the Q&A, or should I call it out and you'll answer?
Yes. So yeah, I can read, no problem.
Yeah.
So where do you download the Excel template? So we'll give you the Excel template, sir, link. If you have registered, we have the data. So we'll share that link and template as well.
Deepak, actually, see, registration data is much higher. So how about, can we send the link in the chat today itself so that people can download right away?
Okay. I'll try.
Yeah.
Template file name and exporting file name should be same, sir. Yes, sir, because this is the default setting which we have done. Okay, so this template file name should be similar to what we have, right? What is what is configuration mandatory for MSME report? So, sir, I had shown you one slide where I was talking about the prerequisites. Okay, so those prerequisites are required only, and apart from that, if you, apart from that, there is, if you have any question specific to any configuration, you can ask separately. Okay, but if you want, I can show you that slide again. If you are right, currently you are online and you're seeing the presentation, what you can do, you can simply take the screenshot of that slide. 1 second. So this is that slide which I was talking about. So these are the prerequisite, that's it. Okay, at what you need to do at ledger level and what you need to do at transaction level. These are the prerequisites. If you want, and for bulk update, we have also created this Excel template and mapping file. So if anybody wants, they can share the detail. We can share the Excel template and mapping file with them as well. If you want to update the MSME in bulk. Format, okay, this is done. Format MSME report available in Tally, which version? It is under 6.1, sir. So today's session was done on 6.1. So if you want to generate MSME, revised MSME form 1, you have to use 6.1 only. Can you please give steps at a glance? शांतु जी, आप किस steps की बात कर रहे हैं? Just please explain here. Means we cover two topics, edit log and MSME. So just please, can you explain which topic you're talking about? If you have paid advance and then bill has come, the against difference will be done in bill entry against the advance difference. This will populate the MSME form 1 and Excel correctly. Please confirm. Okay, if you have paid advance and then the bill has come, fine. So currently advance is, is not being considered to generate MSME form 1. Okay, in 6.1 as of now. How to enable edit log option? So, Nilesh ji, if your client is bound to use edit log edit log release, when I say bound, it means it is the company is governed by MC. It is private limited or limited company. Then we have separate exe on. If you see our download page, so when you go to our download page, you see two versions. One is TallyPrime 6.1, another one is TallyPrime EditLog 6.1. So if company is governed by MCA, then in that case, your client must use TallyPrime EditLog 6.1, because in TallyPrime EditLog 6.1, there is no option to enable or disable EditLog. The moment you create company, the moment you post transaction or create master, edit log is created from scratch. Okay, and if we give you the option to enable and disable, then definitely our release, our TallyPrime software will not be called a compliant software which can handle edit log. Because in notification, MCA has clearly mentioned that there should not be an option to enable or disable that particular feature. It should be operated throughout the year. Okay, so that's why there is no option to enable edit log. If your client is under MCA regulation, then definitely ask them to use TallyPrime edit log release only. Okay. Whether alteration done are captured by edit log. Yes, if you do, Anushri, if you're doing any modification, any alteration, like you're changing value, quantity, or ledger, numbers, anything, whatever modification you are doing, it will be captured. Okay. How to download MSME template? We'll share that. We'll share that. Can you send PDF? Uh, okay, fine. Can we check vouchers having creation date more than 3 months later the voucher date? Uh, that yes, there's one question from Anandji. Can we check vouchers having creation date more than 3 months later than the voucher date? So for that, we can use only the voucher date filter and the version filter. And what you can do, you can use all activity as a basis of value. And then there's one condition which you have mentioned, creation. So that we don't have, as of now, we do not have any filter for creation, because creation we consider as a non-essential activity. Okay, so but still it can be tracked. What you can do, you can apply all this filter, whatever I showed you in today's session. And after that, you need to drill down from that particular voucher and see if there is any difference between the voucher date and the creation date. So let's say yes sir. Let's say I am filtering the voucher from April to June, and I want to see the version period from June onward. So it will give us an idea that this voucher was posted for April to June, but this particular voucher has the log after June month. But whether it is for creation or alteration, that you can only quantify, that you can only uh, 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 we can only come to that judgment whether it was for creation or deletion or alteration only by seeing the log. Okay, there is no filter for the creation as such as of now. Okay, so partially we can do this thing, and partially there is a manual thing. Is this log data available only for admin ID or for every? So whosoever can access the edit log can, use it. If you want to restrict, you can restrict the edit log for a specific user. That user will not be able to access the edit log option anymore. Okay. Uh, Somanathan ji, PPT will be shared. Okay, please share the slide. Okay, we will do that. Can we revise? Sorry, can be revised MSME report if return is already filed? Okay, this I need to get back to you after this session for this for the answer of this, whether we can revise the MSME report if already filed or not. Please start IMS. Okay, someone anonymously has posted this. Sir, today's session was on only MSME and edit log. So in the next session, we'll cover the IMS, because IMS is comparatively the last topic. So there is a domain section, then the product section. So it again, this topic itself will take a single session to complete. So it was not possible to merge it with these two. Okay, that's why we have kept a separate session. Okay, can you repeat how to check altered voucher in summary? So, okay, let me show you the altered voucher thing. So altered voucher, for to see the altered voucher, once you come to the edit log summary, it will show you only the altered voucher only. So if you see here, it is showing you only the altered voucher. Okay, but if you want any additional filter to be applied on this report, so for that you have basis of value. Under basis of value, you can select if you want only altered, deleted, and non-altered. If you want any specific activity to be included or excluded. Okay, if you want to see manual activity, and then you can select manual activity and save this. If you want import or renumbering, whatever activity you want, you can select here. Then if you have any date filter, okay, like I said, if you want to see the vouchers modified between these and these dates, then you can put that as a version filter here. If you want to filter this report basis the user, you have user filter here. So again, filters are there, but the default report which you see once you drill down from edit log, it is only for the altered vouchers. It is only for the altered vouchers. Okay. Backdating is updated automatically MSME Form 1 if master has configured. Yes, if you configure the MSME details in master and then the entries are done properly. When I say properly, it means there is no on account payment. And each bill, each payment has properly knocked off, is not properly knocked off. Then in that case, the moment you put the MSME registration detail in your vendor master, everything will be included in the MSME Form 1. How to ensure that the edit log was effective throughout the year? Definitely, you can ask the client to use this edit log release. This single action, it will self ensure that your client has used the edit log report throughout, edit log enabled release throughout the year. In case if your client uh, purposely or uh, without any intention, if he opens the data in non-edit log release, so you'll get the idea of that as well. So if your client opens, let's say 6.1, you ask your client to use it on edit log release, but someday that your client self or as accountant, opened the data in non-edit log release, did some modification, and again opened the data in edit log version. So we have the log of that as well. So in company, at company level, if you go, let me show you one thing here. So at company level, if you click on company and edit log, so here you can see we have some logs like company data company data moved from TallyPrime. Okay. Company data migrated from TallyPrime edit log. Company data moved from TallyPrime edit log. Means the company data was moved from TallyPrime edit log, means from edit log release to non-edit log release. And this means company data moved from TallyPrime to TallyPrime to TallyPrime edit log. So this kind of log we are also giving. If he is enabling and disabling the edit log, which is not possible in edit log release, but in non-edit log release. In non-edit log release, the user can enable and disable, and that's why we have given a separate exe. And again, I'm again emphasizing on the fact, if your client is if your client's company is governed under MCA, ask them to use TallyPrime edit log only. There is no option to edit log disable and enable. Okay, so this particular log can only will only be there if your client is using non-edit log release. That's why he is enabling and disabling the edit log. Okay, so if they are moving the data, exchanging the data from one edit log to non-edit log, then these logs will help you in tracing that thing. But what are the modification which was done between when they move the data from edit log to non-edit log and non-edit log to edit log, that is not traceable, because when he did the modification, edit log was not enabled. He purposely disabled the edit log by moving the data from edit log to non-edit log. Okay. So that's why modification will not be traced, but yes, you can see whether data was moved from compliant release to non-compliant release. Okay, fine. Yes. Okay. Data may also change automatically cancellation. If any ledger is amended its MSME registration number after filing MSME return, then the data for MSME will change automatically and reconciliation available filing after filing of return. Uh, that I need to discuss, sir. As of now, I'm not able to comment on this question. So if you can connect back to us, or you can write your query in more explanatory way, basically. How will all entries made before 6.1 captured in Form 1? uh, there is no point of old and new entries. If you have the entries in your data, and if you have already configured MSME registration details and PAN number, everything in your vendor master, then it will be taken care in 6.1 revised MSME Form 1. Okay. Can we enable edit log for TallyPrime release and not edit log TallyPrime for those who want to use it but not Yes, definitely. Snehal, if any client of yours, wants to experience edit log, but they are not falling under the MCA guideline, then definitely they can use Tally Prime release only, and there we have given option to enable and disable the edit log. Okay, but make sure if any client is falling under MCA guideline, then they must use Tally Prime edit log release only. Can we check ledger created through exception resolution? Yes. The for log for that will be available. We are not getting the edit log trail, uh, edit log, edit trail voucher option. How do we get? I don't know which release you are using, ma'am. Question from Ankita. Because if you are using edit log option, definitely it will be there. And even if you are not using edit log option, the option is there. Okay, so first please confirm which release you are using. If you are using edit log release, then definitely the log will be there. I think you are missing some steps. That's why you are not able to access it. Can we check ledger created through? Yes, I have already explained this. Can we check voucher having creation date more than? Okay, this I already
I think
confirmed. Yeah,
he extended one more line, I think, last time, if
yeah.
it is not
So
ordered.
yeah. So precisely I cannot say this can be handled, but yes, partially we can do. We can put date filter and version filter. We can find out that voucher there is a difference between voucher and version date, but whether it is only for creation that we cannot establish. We need to go and check the edit log. Okay. Fine. And we check this in 5.1 also. There's an anonymous question. Can we check this on 5.1 also? I don't know which question they are referring to. Uh, okay, how to enable data summary non-log application. Okay, Nandini, what you can do, you can alter the company. Okay, from company menu, you can click on alter, and under alter, you can press F12. There you will get option to enable edit log. So enable that option, and once you enable edit log, enable this particular option, you get an option on company alteration form. There you can enable and disable the edit log. So first alter the company, press F12, enable the option. Once you enable the option, you get the option to change the status of edit log on the company alteration form. If we have not started edit log version, can we start from now on? From my side, I'll say yes. Just start using it. But from technical and compliance point of view, I think I'm not the right person whether you should start or not start. From technical end, yes, I can say you can start at any point in time. This form would be applicable for last year audit report FY. If yes, what would be turnover? Sorry, for this I need to get back to you. I think this only the auditor can help you with this option. Whether Tally Audit Trail is enabled at the database level. What does it mean? There's an anonymous question whether Tally Audit Trail is enabled at the database level. So what does it mean at the database level? Means can you just give some example? What kind of log you are talking about when you say the database level edit log? Is there any way to find bill of material modified vouchers in tallies? Okay, this queries other than today's topic we'll take separately. What all activities are covered under manual activity? It is all manual modifications. Okay, if you have done any modifications manually, that will be covered under manual activity. In the same section, Alt K edit log can be ever see it when a company is formed, as in suppose I created a company on edit log itself will be there a date. In the edit log version, when you create any company, then itself creates a log, okay, that you can check under the from the Alt K and edit log button. You can check. So the moment you create a new company, it will uh, put a stamp there that so and so date, the log was started. Sir, we have not received the updated version after 5.1 in server PC, while the client PC shows the update. How to work on it? Divya ma'am, you can connect to your partner on this. I see some technical challenges here because there is no way that you update your server system and you get this, because in general you update the server PC and you get the same version at your client end. Okay, but here you are saying that on server you did not get your updated version of 5.1, while on client PC it is showing the update. So for that you need to connect to you connect to your partner basically. Okay, or if it is not resolved, then definitely you can write to our helpline or uh, technical team. They can help you in this. Can you name the version once again which does not allow disable edit log? It is TallyPrime edit log. So let me show you. So this again. So when you open website, Tally website, okay. So here you have a download option. Once you click on download button, okay. So here you can see TallyPrime release 6.1 and there's another one TallyPrime edit log 6.1. So if you see the caption here, choose this to keep edit log permanently activated as per India's MCA compliance and for internal control. Edit, and here for the non-edit log release, we have made the caption. Edit log is disabled by default. You can enable it based on your business requirement. So if you ask that which one is the edit log compliant release, I'll say this one, Tally Prime edit log 6.1. Okay, so you can download. And as a professional, you will have clients for both natures, MCA regulated, non-MCA regulated. So on a system, you can download both on a single serial number. Both EXE will work, okay, in the coexistence manner. Okay, can we check ledger created through Excel? I already मैंने कर दिया है इसको. Why an order voucher has type of activity list shown? Why non-altered vouchers? Yeah, that's a good question. Why non-altered voucher has type of activity list shown? So type of activity, because a non-altered voucher will have the activity like creation. Okay. So after creation, let's say you resave the voucher. So you have two activity, but there is no alteration as such. One first activity is for creation, another one is for resave, no changes. So technically there are two logs, there are two activity, but there is no changes. So that's why when you see a non-altered voucher, the non-altered voucher, still may have some activity in there. We are using 6.1 release, but after display more option, we are not getting the edit log trail option. I don't know what is this trail option you are not getting in Tally.
Actually, Deepak, I think a lot of people are not using the edit log version. But today, like this is the use cases because one more person has said that they are not getting the edit
Yeah.
log section. So maybe in our Tally, are you in Tally Prime edit log version? Like if a person is in Tally Prime only and wants to enable to the edit log version, can it be done through that or it has to be done through our website only?
Sorry, Komal, you were asking something.
Yeah, so no, so a lot of questions on that in even in 6.1, they are not able to see the edit log option. So I understand. So the query is if you have if you're using a Tally Prime, which is not enabled on edit log as of now, where do you go to enable that option or do you have to get it done through the website? Because 3, 4 questions are there and I'm assuming that that might be the case.
Yes, so definitely in that case, if you are not using edit log release now, then make sure that your client and at your end also you are using the compliant release, because to get the edit log option, that edit log has to be enabled first. So if you are using an edit log release, in that case definitely it is enabled by default. But even like someone was asking that I have few clients, but they are not falling under MC, but they still want to do the edit log, then definitely you can do that as well. But for that, you have to enable it. Okay, but if you are not enabling and you are not using edit log release, then there is no case you get the edit log editorial option. Komal, just give me 1 minute.
So for our IMS session, so we'll be sending you fresh invites on email and our WhatsApp community, definitely, even on social media from wherever people have joined. So please stay tuned for that, or I'll just put in the link. The link is anyway ready. I'll just put that link if you want to register right away. And yeah, 1 second.
Okay. Even if there's no outstanding, do we need to file MSME form? Yes, because they have introduced one more, two new columns like paid within 45 days and outstanding within 45 days. Then definitely it is obvious that the client has to file MSME form 1 even if they are not having any outstanding pertaining to SMA basically. Okay, why altered and deleted voucher does not list split. Uh, Sorry. Can you just elaborate this question, sir? In audit report, we have to report whether edit log enabled at the database level. I don't have a basis of reporting, but whether Tally has this feature or not. So currently we have the transaction level log, okay, which is I think required for this MCA regulation. Okay, yeah. But if you have any specific, instruction, as you said in audit report, you have to mention whether edit log was enabled. But I don't know whether they are asking it was enabled at the database level, because in the MCA notification there was no term called database. They tell means in the MCA notification they told what all things should be covered, or what is the scope of the notification or the edit log. So whatever the scope was defined in that notification, we have covered it all. Okay, but if there is any specific line where you saw that database level edit log is required, just please share with us, because that is something new for this can be new for us as well. Okay, because we tried to comply with MCA guideline, and in MCA notification there was no term called database, only the transaction level log they were asking, and that we have already covered 100%. TallyPrime log gold can be migrated to 6.1. Yes, definitely. TallyPrime edit log gold multi-user. Yes, definitely it can. What release you are using right now? So if it is if you are already on TallyPrime release below 6 or 6.0, then definitely you can migrate 6.1 if you are having valid TSS and all. Okay, will we be able to see all dog reports in TallyPrime on a normal release too for companies where in we enable edit log manually? Uh, Adviti ji, this is conditional basically. So let's say your client is using non-edit log release and he has not enabled edit log. Now on your system, you put the data in edit log release, or you take the data from which was created by client on non-edit log release, and you try to open the data in non-edit log release by enabling the edit log version. In both of the cases, you will not be able to see edit log report, because by the time your client was using or putting the data in that particular company, in that time by that time the edit log was not enabled. He was neither using edit log release, and neither he enabled the edit log version. So if the edit log feature is not being used at the client office, at the client level, you will not be able to see the reports. So first you have to make sure that client is using it. Okay. So if client is using, then only you'll be able to see that particular reports. Okay. Why alter deleted voucher does not list type of activity as split? Okay,
So
altered deleted should be under the activity, like split we have. Okay, so altered and deleted, we are considering these as a status of voucher. Okay, so let's say if you delete any voucher, so deletion is an alteration again. For alteration, we have manual activity. If you are altering any doing any alteration in the voucher, you have manual activity for that. If alteration is happening due to any other activity like import, sync, migration, then we have separate split under type of activity. But here, altered and deleted voucher, it cannot be as an activity because we have a separate list for activity. Altered and deleted is a type of voucher. Means the voucher got altered and deleted. If you want to split, we have given you a further refinement there. You can select only deleted and only altered. So in our case, means with our logic, altered and deleted is a type of voucher. It not an activity. Activity can be like manual activity, like import due to migration, due to sync. Okay, these are the activities we consider from our end. Can I delete any entry I make? Yes, you can delete. If you delete and you are using an edit log version, that will be captured as a log, and it will be shown under the edit log report. Fine. So that's it. I think if there was any question which was not answered, definitely you can get back to us. Okay. And for rest of the things, what we'll do, we are going to share the assets with them, Komal. Like this recording will be available for them.
Yeah. So recording, I've already given them the YouTube link. So people who are already part of the CA community, they can request there, or I've shared the YouTube link of our playlist. Meanwhile, can you put these slides and the Excel template in the chat itself? So will it be possible for you to add it in the chat right now? Attachment की तरह?
What template?
मतलब Excel template is what a lot of people are requesting, right? कि they want to use that.
Sorry, I am getting only the. Okay, there is one option to attach the attachment. One second.
Hmm.
1 minute. 1 minute. Okay, it is under the try. Files. Yes, I got this attachment.
So I've disabled the chat for a while so that everybody can download. Yeah. So Deepak has shared. Can you give a reaction on the thing so that we know that you've downloaded the chat?
Can they access? Can anyone confirm that you are able to see the
Yeah,
template?
actually, I've disabled the chat so that it doesn't get lost. There are still 100
Oh,
plus people. So can somebody react like thumbs up or a clap or something if they have downloaded? Oh, Deepak, you sent it to host and panelist. Arey, make it to everyone. I'm so sorry.
sorry. My
Hmm.
that's why I'm surprised that no one is
कि
reacting.
कोई reaction नहीं आया. Exactly.
Yeah, now I think it went to everyone, I think.
Yeah, so we got that. Thank you for confirming. Yeah,
Sorry.
done. And is it possible to share the slides as well? Or it's not possible, ki it's a very heavy file or something like this?
Actually, I need some time because this presentation was made including
Internally, okay, okay.
it was for internal consumption. That's why I
Mm. Okay, so
sorry.
somebody who is requesting for this, please do write to support for anything, and we'll see how best we can do this. But please do download the Excel template, which will be needed for the recording. Please do go to our YouTube channel, Tally CA Connect playlist. I'll put in the playlist one more time. And a request, if you're in the CA community, the queries which you have written to Deepak as of now, it's so great and overwhelming to see कि so many important queries are coming. And matlab, either of the, other than the recording and the slides, there were many multiple different queries showing how important this is. And you're taking it as a useful thing. And so many comments in the chat also that the session was very useful and the features were very useful. So we'll request everyone to, inform your clients about this and how they can benefit from this. And please do use the 6.1 features in this audit season itself. And for the IMS for 25th June, I've already shared the link. You will anyway get a new invite for that. So you can register for that as well. So thank you, Deepak. As always, brilliant delivery. And we had answered the people are still saying not received till now. Not then. Okay. Deepak, for the question which you had answered about that type of split note, deleted and altered vouchers. So the person has reverted saying, then why non-altered vouchers list split? Are you there?
Yes, yes. We can connect separately. Deepak sir say
Yeah. Deepak sir, if you can actually write to support at Tally Solutions, that they can direct it to. Okay, I think we have given enough time to download, everyone. Thank you so much. And Deepak, are you writing your contact details, is it?
Yes, I sent my contact to Deepak sir.
Done, done. Okay, perfect. Okay, thank you so much, Deepak. Very smooth session, and I'll make sure that the recording gets available at the earliest. And yeah, that's it. Can we have one reaction for Deepak, Deepak's session and the delivery? It's already getting.
Thank you everyone.
Yeah, thank you, everyone. I'll now end the session. Yeah, thank you.